and periods of high unemployment jobs should be reserved for New Zealand citizens. I disagree to an extent of that. I think it's dependent on who's right for the job.
Why should we give up our jobs for other people? At the end of the day, you've got to protect yourself, so New Zealand's got to protect its people.
It's the best person for the role. If you deserve the job, you should get the job.
My knee-jerk response would be, I agree that jobs should be reserved for New Zealand citizens during times of high employment.
In New Zealand, I agree.
I disagree. I think that everyone should have an opportunity to have work, no matter what.
That reaction means I want to say yes, but I'm going to try and justify it so I don't seem like I'm xenophobic.
I think there is a lot of value in having people from other cultures and other ethnicities working in New Zealand.
I think that's an interesting idea, and I kind of want to agree with that a little bit.
Yeah. I know a lot of people may be more qualified, but the thing is it's our nation, our economy.
We need to support ourselves.
We need to support ourselves, yeah.
I agree to some point, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
don't
because...
we have quite a few people that are coming outside?
Yeah, we have a lot of refugees coming in. Yeah.
Taking jobs, and that's kind of
yeah, it's take care of our people first, and then we can take care of others.
Yeah.
If there were a war, would you be willing to fight for your country? No, because you're not fighting for your country, you're fighting for whoever's making the money in the war. All wars stem from financial gain.
I don't know, I think we're both really anti-war.
Yeah.
And don't really kind of line ourselves
not.
with patriotism and stuff as well.
Yeah, and nationalism.
Yeah, so probably no.
Yes, I think, it's actually something I have thought about, and, one of my best mates is in the army, so I think I would definitely be willing to go.
Depends what my country is fighting for or against.
I don't know if I'd have the skills, or I don't know if I'm the right person to kind of fight for my country. If I was genuinely needed to fight for my country, then yeah, I feel that I'd have to. But so as far as willingness goes, yeah, if I really have to, I will. But I just don't think that I'm the right person for that.
We shouldn't be having large-scale wars anyway. I think I'd rather be shot and killed than to participate in the violence, because if you participate in it, you are creating it.
I think I wouldn't unless absolutely necessary.
That war that happened over oil in Iraq, I don't think I would have been willing to fight for that.
Well, what if it was over land? Our land. Māori land.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But depends.
That one, eh?
Depends, though.
The waterways, our rivers.
Yes. If you drafted me and it was hey, all the men have to go off to war, I'd be okay, that's a thing.
No, I don't think so. If it was aliens, 100%. But I think if it was an attack from another country, no, I wouldn't be willing to fight for our country.
Living abroad, how does that sound to you? I'm out of this country ASAP. Maybe one day. I don't think I will, but we'll see. Or no way, I like it here too much. I don't think I will, but we'll see is basically me. I think I really love New Zealand and I couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Maybe one day. Right now, I'm very settled in New Zealand.
Yeah, I'm pretty poor, so I can't really go anywhere.
So yeah, I'd be keen to leave at some point, yeah.
Maybe one day. I definitely love New Zealand, and I love the way that we operate, and it's home. Bottom line is it's home, but that doesn't mean I don't want to experience other ways of living and how they do it overseas.
I plan to go overseas.
I'm out of this country ASAP. Not because I don't like it here, just because I really enjoy travel, and I think it's a great way to meet new people.
I'm between I'm out of the country ASAP and I like it here way too much. I would love to travel, and I will travel, and I'll explore the world, but I'm also just so happy in New Zealand. I don't have this desire that so many Kiwis seem to have to leave this country. I think it's amazing here.
Yes, one day I'm out of this country ASAP.
I would love to live overseas, and I know it's going to happen. I don't know where, I don't know why, but it's going to happen. But it's not an ASAP thing.
Maybe one day. Yeah, I think I'll always call New Zealand home.
I'm out of this country ASAP,
I think that I definitely want to live abroad for a period of time.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, I would say maybe one day.
Could you be happy without living in New Zealand? Hard to imagine, but I guess so.
That's a no from me. I really love New Zealand. I couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Yes, I have lived overseas for most of my childhood. I lived in England and Singapore, and I was definitely happy in both those places. But New Zealand is home.
Yes, I could be happy anywhere.
As long as I've got you.
Babe.
Yeah, I think I could. I'm yet to give it a go. Haven't done the big OE yet.
Definitely. I think you can find happiness wherever you are.
I love New Zealand. I love living here. I think it's a great place to bring up a family. I mean, I guess I could, but not forever.
I think it's been great, but I think growing up, you want to kind of move on potentially somewhere bigger.
Yeah, just experience like different cultures, eh?
According to you, New Zealand citizens who migrate are betraying their country, likely to be disappointed, making the right decision, modern. Everyone should have the right to live where they want, only acceptable if they intend to return one day.
It's just a normal thing to do these days that like most people are migrating to another country for obviously a reason.
Yeah.
Everyone should have the right to move wherever they please, however they desire.
It's modern, it's just what people do.
Everyone should have the right to live wherever they want.
I think it's modern. I believe everyone should have the right to live where they want.
Yeah, I think they're modern. Everyone should have a right to live where they want.
If you want to go live wherever, you go ahead. I'm not going to judge you for it.
Modern. Everyone should be able to live wherever they want.
The only reason why I would lean to it being acceptable if they intend to return one day is for those people who I like personally know who come into New Zealand, you're just coming here to get the stuff we have and then go kind of thing.
It's modern. New Zealand's cool and all, but so does the rest of the world.
What do you think about nationalism in the world? It grows, and I think that's a negative evolution. It grows, and I think it's positive evolution. I don't see a growth of nationalism. Personally, I don't see a growth of nationalism. So it doesn't really have much of an impact on me.
What's nationalism? I think it grows and it's a negative evolution. I think nationalism promotes prejudice and isolationism, and I don't think it connects people together.
So yeah, I would say it's growing and it concerns me, but then I also see instances in other countries that gives me a lot of hope.
I would say it grows and I think it's a negative evolution. I personally associate nationalism with negative connotations quite a lot.
I honestly don't truly know what nationalism means.
It's not that big of a thing here in New Zealand like it is elsewhere.
I think it grows and that it's a negative evolution. Pride is a sin, isn't it?
I think that nationalism is much more of a thing that separates us than brings us together because it supports an us and them mentality.